This is Verses of Victory for Your Self-Esteem. From PositivePrayers.com. Helping you to live a positive and blessed life. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Ephesians 1 verse 4. According as he hath chosen us in him, before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame, before him in love. Genesis 1 verse 27. So God created man in his own image, in the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. Genesis 1 verse 31. And God saw everything that he had made, and, behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Ephesians 2 verse 10. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works, which God hath before ordained that we should walk in them. Psalm 119 verse 73. Thy hands have made me and fashioned me, give me understanding, that I may learn thy commandments. Exodus 19 verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. Psalm 139 verse 14. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made, marvelous are thy works. First Peter 2 verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Jeremiah 31 verse 3. The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love, therefore with loving kindness have I drawn thee. Psalm 139 verse 17. How precious also are thy thoughts unto me, O God! How great is the sum of them! Psalm 139 verse 18. If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. When I awake, I am still with thee. First Samuel 16 verse 7. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. Zechariah 2 verse 8. For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye. Jesus said in Luke 12 verse 7. But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. First Corinthians 7 verse 23. Ye are bought with a price, be not ye the servants of men. Proverbs 3 verse 26. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. John 1 verse 12. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. Ephesians 1 verse 5. Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Jesus Christ to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. Romans 8 verse 30. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. Psalm 103 verse 12. As far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. Psalm 138 verse 8. The Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. Philippians 1 verse 6. Being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you, will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. Romans 8 verse 1. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Christ Jesus, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. First Corinthians 13 verse 8. Charity never faileth. Acts 10 verse 34. Then Peter opened his mouth, and said, Of a truth I perceive that God is no respecter of persons. Ephesians 1 verse 6. To the praise of the glory of his grace, wherein he hath made us accepted in the Beloved. Hebrews 13 verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have, for he hath said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. Psalm 5 verse 12. For thou, Lord, wilt bless the righteous, with favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield. Zephaniah 3 verse 17. The Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty, he will save, he will rejoice over thee with joy, he will rest in his love, he will joy over thee with singing. Psalm 8 verse 6. Thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands, thou hast put all things under his feet. Jesus said in Matthew 5 verse 13, Ye are the salt of the earth. Jesus said in Matthew 5 verse 14, Ye are the light of the world. Jesus said in Matthew 5 verse 16, "Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Ephesians 5 verse 8. "For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord, walk as children of light." First John 4 verse 7. "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God, and every one that loveth is born of God, and knoweth God." First John 4 verse 8. "He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love." First John 4 verse 11. "Beloved, if God so loved us, we ought also to love one another." James 4 verse 10. "Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up." First John 5 verse 14. "And this is the confidence that we have in him, that, if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us." First John 5 verse 15. "And if we know that he hear us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we desired of him." Psalm 124 verse 8. "Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth." Romans 8 verse 31. "What shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us?" Romans 8 verse 37. "Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us." Revelation 21 verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. Jeremiah 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Jesus said in John 15 verse 16, Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. Exodus 23 verse 20. Behold, I send an angel before thee, to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Psalm 16 verse 11. Thou wilt show me the path of life, in thy presence is fullness of joy, at thy right hand there are pleasures for evermore. God says in Genesis 12 verse 2, And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. Galatians 3 verse 29. And if ye be Christ's, then are ye Abraham's seed, and heirs according to the promise. Jesus said in Luke 12 verse 32, For it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.